going on, everybody? GCTaz201 here, bringing you another Minecraft video. Welcome back to Roosevelt City. I'm so excited and happy to bring this video to you guys today. Today we are showing off the latest stadium that has been built in the world. Now, this one was not built by me, but it was built by my friend right here, MangoCraft. Now, MangoCraft is like one of the best multi-talented builders that I know. He can do modern and old, which is very cool, and a lot like what I do. I do both. But we are very fortunate to have him build in the world. And he built something not just, like a regular building in the world, but a stadium in the world, which is amazing. He's known for stadiums and skyscrapers and other stuff, but he was able to build this, and I'm just so happy, and it turned out so well. And so I want to say, good job, Mango. It's much better than I was even anticipating for this size plot. So he was able to work in the size plot that I gave him because the whole city is pretty much pre-planned with the roads. But we're going to do some flying around the structure here and try to ignore the new buildings going up around it. Those will be other videos. And a new building's right next to it that Drayden made. So we will be touring that in the future. But you can just see it's huge. It's a massive structure. And very modern, and there's full interior in it too, which is the cool part. He did everything on this building. I didn't do anything to touch this building. I didn't build anything, I didn't design anything. He did it all on his own, so it's very cool to have other builders build in my world. I like to see other styles in the world, not just my own. It really changes it up in a way. And he's also building something else for me, so we'll see how that turns out. I assume it's going to turn out awesome. It's a different style, and it is I guess it could be like a related kind of build. It's not a stadium, but I'll leave it off right there for what he's building. But just the exterior and the thought process and the parking that went into this. Yes, we do need a parking garage. Either me or Drayden will do it in the future. Maybe right behind it. We need a lot of parking in this area, because there will be real vehicles in the world someday that you'll actually be able to drive around in here. So first stop right here is the brewery. He made the Taz, Roosevelt Brewing, and over here is Moonboot Brew, Roosevelt City. So that's pretty cool, or Roosevelt Brew. This is a brew house, which is really fascinating because we don't really have many of these. We only have one other, and now this is the second one. I would like to incorporate the breweries in a video someday. Maybe my friend Brent and I, maybe somebody else can join us in a video, and we can, we can bar hop between all the breweries that are in the city, which would be pretty cool. That would be probably a very funny video. So moving on over here, we're going to go to the first entrance area. This is the main entrance. You enter here, and you go through here, and there's actually a gift shop like right on the right, but the view just walking in right here, it's just amazing. And look at that. It's so realistic, and it's just like a big stadium. And right here's the clothing shop right here, but we're going to go to all the levels and take a look at everything that was built. You have like a lot of walking space here, but like the cross, beams there is just, it's insane and so realistic. But I believe this is all a design that was that he made on his own. It could be inspired off something else. I really don't know what it's inspired off of. He never told me, but maybe in the comments, if you have any questions, he can answer them. But mainly, it's his own design. So, and it's very cool to have a original design in my city. Most of you would probably be surprised to find out that about 60% of the city currently is original designs and not real buildings. But there are a few buildings that are real, that are actually from, real life areas and real cities. But most of them are not. I believe that question was asked during my recent Q&A that I answered, which went very well. Thank you all for all the questions. Maybe we can do that in the future again as well. So down here is a road that Mango pretty much hijacked from me, and made it a private road. I'm just joking. I actually really like the idea of having like a private, road that only, players of the team and staff could access. So that's very cool and realistic. As you'll notice, there's not a shortage of food or drinks or anything. There's a lot of food, a lot of alcohol, a lot of TVs in the stadium, so that's not a problem. And which is good because we like to eat here in Roosevelt City. We love our food. And burgers. I love me a burger. With some pickles. Gotta have the pickle on there. I said that in a previous video. Some of you enjoyed that. But it's true, you gotta have pickles on a burger. Anyways, I do. Moving on, Mango actually built this out here. So, thank you, Mango. I did not think he was gonna build that road and extend it, which it actually made it easier for me, so I'll finish that up too. The front of the city is almost finished. I have to add a few more buildings and detailing, but besides that, They're just, it's almost done in the front, which is amazing. And next to the World Trade Center, you'll see that there's a big white building being built next to the World Trade Center. It's under construction and not a final design, so don't judge it just yet. But Mango actually helped me figure out the design, what I'm going to do with it. So thank you, Mango. Mango's a really skilled skyscraper builder, so be sure to check out his channel. He's very good at building, anything, really. One of my top favorite builders, I will say. He doesn't know that, but he's one of my favorite builders. Him and my friend Killer Nut. He's also a builder, I would say more of a historical builder. Builds a lot of old things, which are very cool. A lot of detailing. But up here is more of like a lounge, private area, VIP, I would say. Higher end. My custom texture floor is really nice, but from a distance, it kind of looks weird. I don't know. I'll keep it, though. So up here is the top level, and a lot of standing rooms up here. But look at that view of the water. So pretty. And you have another bar here. And it's amazing, just, how tall and how much you can fit in this little plot. I'm still astounded by it, and just the view around this. This reminds me of like a lot of Detroit, their stadium. It's like Tiger Stadium, or maybe I'm wrong, but Detroit has a really cool baseball stadium that I was at, and the view of the city was very cool. I don't really know my sports teams. I'm sorry. I keep up with it like a little bit, but not too much. There's my custom TV. I gotta edit my paintings. My paintings are a little messed up. Something happened to them when I was creating them, so I gotta fix it. But textures will be updated, and someday you all can have the texture pack as well. But we gotta get the city done first, and we are making great progress. The city is like really getting there, and there's so many more buildings that are being built. So you'll see that in the future. Actually, very soon you'll see that. So many buildings, not just like a few buildings, but there's so many buildings being built, and I'm very happy about that. There's like a lot of teamwork. People are helping me out, finish it, because I really want you guys to be able to enjoy this at some point and have it, There will be more news on this year. So here's the broadcast area, which is very neat. He makes like certain like server areas, which you'll see more downstairs. But here's the bathroom. He has tons of bathrooms. I don't know how he did all of them. It had to be an annoying objective and task to do. But right here's one of the servers, and he has tons of them in the basement, which is amazing. Or the lower level. And you have all these little studio areas for the announcers, and there's a few of them. So we won't go into all of them, but it has a great view, like it should. Broadcasting right here. So since this is like a soccer stadium, I don't know much about soccer. I've always enjoyed watching soccer, but I don't know much about it. My favorite sport would have to be ice hockey, and I don't really think there's any relation between that, but I always enjoyed that. But look at all the detailing up here interior-wise. Sound control. Gotta make sure nobody takes the aux cord. And that's this area up here. Probably another bathroom right here, yeah. So that's everything up here. We're going to move on. And I just love my custom textures now. They look amazing. The glass anyways. And you have all that. So now we're going to go down below to the team locker rooms and some press conference areas. And you'll see all the little stuff below, which I'm surprised he actually did. I didn't know he was going to do the full interior, so I was quite impressed when I saw him doing that, and I'm very happy how well it turned out. And this sign's a little messed up, but Southwest Gate. I'll fix that after the video. That's one of the entrances right there. We'll go through right here, because there's actually some funny thing he did right here. I'll show you. So we're all good to walk through here, but there's a certain creeper trying to get through and it's beeping. I wonder why. Yeah, we don't want him coming in. We don't know what he's going to do. Actually, we all know what he's going to do, and that's why he has to stay outside. So over here it's like a little lounge, my custom fireplace and TV. And down here we have another bar. I never knew that those black, what do you call them, the trapdoors would be so useful. You got some trophies right here. I would assume those are trophies. And here is the super, super VIP sitting area. You cannot beat these seats right here. Just amazing. And he used a lot of my marble for certain textures. Just amazing. Like this is actually like one of my favorite places now to go in the city. Whenever I'm flying by, I stop by here and take a look at the surrounding area. Test area. Oh, okay. This is a special area we're in. Players can go out this way. Okay, this goes out like to the main area. And I believe the opposite team, the opposing team, can come out of the other side too. This might be the main way for them to go through. Yeah. And here's broadcasting and, questions when they ask questions. Okay, leaving this area. Owner's office. Got to make sure we have the owner's office. With the Step Brothers poster right there, or picture. I have no idea why I added that. I'll have to remove it, but it's just funny. Over here is the head coach. So they all have offices next to each other. Building manager. And there's like so much more room for more offices if you ever need them. Really, you can make another one right here. But we need all the area we can get for the big trucks that come in. But yeah. Mango Craft's actually a pretty cool guy. He is a studying architect as well. And, which is very interesting. Just like me, I'm a studying architect. And I hope the channel inspires a few of you to maybe, look in the architecture and building. Minecraft has really helped develop my architecture, design, oddly. And you never would think a game like Minecraft could help, but look at those stalls. Look how realistic they look. Oh my gosh. I had to do this now. I did not even know you could do that with my trapdoors. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh. That's the first time I just saw that. That is very cool. And you have the bathhouse area. I can live in here, really. This is so relaxing. Look at the TVs right there. Okay, now, if I ever make a new apartment in the building, let me fix this. This bugs me. If I ever make a new apartment in the city for myself, maybe I'll have a second apartment. It's going to have a great bath area. It'll be like a modern one. Why would I need one house? I can have two. So I forget where this goes. Sorry if there's any lag down here. It's probably all the lighting. And you have more sitting area over here and a lot of Rockefeller Center posters. And you have the little area for security or, I don't know, anybody. That goes out there as well. So we'll go down here to the opposite, the opposing team area. And you'll notice it's not as nice as the Roosevelt City players, the RC Field players. Basic. And I believe that's how it is in the real stadiums. It's not as fancy as the home team. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Who knows? Another bath area. And over here is a sitting area for them. And they have the Gatorade over there. And then there's more interior over here, which is the server area. Security. Oh, yeah, security and the server area. So we'll go inside that in there, because you'll see the realism what he did. I'll show you what he did. He used my vents in a very interesting, unique way. In the way they're supposed to be used. So he used them as the fans, because when you have this much like server machinery inside of a room, a lot of heat is created, so the vents need to take out the air, or the hot air, or whatever, and take it out of the building, so the room doesn't get very hot and overheat and damage the servers. But yeah, that is the interior, I believe. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. There's a lot to this building. The stadium, I mean. There's so much to see, and I hope I covered it all, but maybe one of these days we could play soccer in here. We can get a game of soccer to actually work on here. But that would be in the future. Let's fly up real quick to see how big it is. Look at that aerial view. That is insane. And quite beautiful. And maybe we'll have one more stadium built in the world. I don't know who would make it, but if we ever have another stadium to build, I will definitely do a video on it. And you have the view of the city over there. Just ignore the new building. It's still a work in progress, as I said, so I don't want to be judged just yet. But yeah, that is the new RC Field. I hope you all enjoy this build. Thank you, Mango Craft. Go check out his channel. I'll leave links in the description. And that is everything. Have a fantastic day, you guys. It's been JuicyTaz201. See you all in the next video. Bye.